What's up, YouTube? Part two of my West Coast Classic CDs. I'm gonna get into it more. I apologize because about the time on the camera, but let's get into it. I got Above the Law, Living Like Hustlers. This is classic, man. I love this album. I got it on the vinyl and the tape. This is definitely classic. Untouchables on here, Living Like Hustlers, Murder Rap, Menace to Society. This is definitely classic stuff. And their executive producer is Eazy-E, and then including Dr. Dre and Laylaw. Definitely classic from 1990. I don't have their vocally pimping on the CD, but I do have it on tape in the vinyl. I have showed that at my vinyl collection, my West Coast vinyl collection. Here's another classic. I have this on vinyl too. This is definitely one of my favorites. Black Triangle's a dope song. Pimpology. Call It What You Want featuring Pac and Money B. This is definitely classic. Game Recognizes Game is featuring Eazy-E. Definitely classic right here. I love this album. One of my favorites by Above the Law. And then I also got Domino. I have this on vinyl, but I don't have his second on the CD though. But I would like to get a hold of his second album on CD. I like to get the rest of his stuff, to be honest, including his third and fourth. But this is definitely classic. Diggity Gaddy, Domino, Ghetto Jam, Do You Qualify, That's Real, Long Beach Thang, Sweet Potato Pie. I actually have the single of that song, the Sweet Potato Pie one. Classic. Love this album. House of Pain, love their stuff. Jump Around. The whole album's just classic, man. It's just the whole entire. It's hard to pick one song, but the whole entire album is definitely classic. Shamrocks and Shenanigans, top of the morning to ya, and put your head out, and put on your jit kickers. Come and get some of this. Life goes on. One for the road. All my love, and then Jump Around remix with the Pete Rock remix. Classic stuff. Love this album. I like to get a hold of the vinyl. I like to get all their stuff though. They're second and third actually. This is actually their third actually. I think this is actually their last final album. It is actually, and it features Guru on here, Fed Up remix, No Doubt, Fed Up, the original, and then you have the remix which is Guru, and then Killer Rhyme, Click, While I'm Here, What's That Smell, and then Heart Full of Sorrow featuring Sadak X. Earthquake, Shut the Door, Pass the Gin. Classic stuff. Then I got Compton Smoke's Want. I have both of these on vinyl. The only part is that I don't have their first two albums. I don't have those. I'd like to try to get a hold of those too, including MC8 stuff. I gotta get all his stuff actually. I gotta get his first and his second, third and fourth and so on. But I will though. But these are definitely classics. The Hood Took Me Under, Compton for Life, 8 Is Enough. The Duck Sick Part 2, actually. Well, it's Part 1 and Part 2 because they're dissing on... Well, he's dissing on DJ Quick, actually. Because him and Quick were having, bicker at the time. But now they're good friends now. And to tell you the truth, they're both Compton legends from Compton, Los Angeles. And I also got another classic. Mellow Mace right here. Mellow Man Ace, actually. This is definitely classic. His first album, The Brother with Two Tongues. Definitely a dope classic right here. I gotta get the rest of his stuff too, actually. He's the brother of Sendog from Cypress Hill. If y'all know who Cypress Hill is, and Sendog and Be Real, all them cats. But yeah, this man, you gotta love his stuff, man. I love myself some Latino hip hop, rap and hip hop. I like Kid Frost too, which I mentioned. And I also like Lighter Shade of Brown, which I will get into as well. But this is the classic album right here. Dope album. Not really West Coast, but I mean, we got a mix of West Coast and Midwest on here. These are both classics. Because, you got Snoop and Corrupt. Well, you got that song Behind the Walls with Nate and Corrupt. You got a little mix of East in here and Midwest with Wu-Tang. With Method Man and RZA and Raekwon. And then you also got Crazy Bone from Bone Thugs, Master P, Devin the Dude, Cool G Rap. A lot of dope stuff on here, mixed with West and East and Midwest, the South, Got a mix of everything. This is definitely a dope from the series Oz. And I also got the Hookup soundtrack. This is definitely classic, mixed with some West and Southerny, and then some Midwest, because there's a Bone Thugs song on here. Classic stuff. Master P on here too. Oh yeah, Jay-Z's on here too. And then excuse me, MJG, Mia X, UGK, all classics. Let's keep moving on. Lady of Rage. This is definitely classic. This is her first album. It sucks that not too many people don't, give her flowers or her props, man. I give her love and props, man. I give her nothing but my love to her. Because, she is a legend in the rap hip-hop game. I'm not going to lie about that. I definitely give her the mad respect to her. Especially on Death Row Records. Especially when she made that Afro Puffs. That's her famous one. But I like her other stuff on here. You got Big Bad Lady, No Shorts, Raw Deal, Get What the Wickedness, and then Super Supreme. She could flow on the mic. Like, she is, like, real serious. Like, she's a real serious one. But classic album right there. I have that on vinyl, too. I also have this on vinyl, Jail Felony. This is his second album, but I'm trying to get a hold of his first with the Sherm stick on that one. I hope I could get a hold of both formats, the vinyl and the CD. I also have this on vinyl, which I just mentioned right now. But this is definitely a classic. I love it. This is a golden classic too. I gotta finish his, catalog of Jail Felony. My favorite on here is, of course, What You Gonna Do? Too sexy for my motherfucking lowrider. Man, he's funny. This is definitely classic. You also got the remix with Mac 1-0 and Dub and Redman. The original was with Method and DMX, R.I.P. DMX. Then you also got How Angry with 8 Ball and MJG. And then JO, the acronym is called Justice Against All Y'all Oppressors, featuring Cube, Ice Cube, and E40. And then you got Cocaine called Love Don't Love. And then Finit S on them with Mac 10. Definitely, it's classic stuff. I love this album. Sir Mix-a-Lot. I am missing some of his stuff. The Bumphosaurus, I am missing that album. I'm missing his very first album, actually. I gotta get a hold of that. And his second. I gotta finish, his catalog. And I could complete my collection of his. But this is definitely a classic. Of course, the Baby Got Back on here. Mac Daddy. And A Rapper's Reputation. Tessarossa. The Boss's Bag. Swap Meet Louie. Classic stuff. I have that on the vinyl too, and I also have the single cassette tape of the Baby Got Back. Actually, oh wait, I think this is like his third. Actually, my bad. This must be his third or fourth. But this is definitely classic. I like Let It Be Ounce, Ride, Take My Stash, Brown Sugar, What's Real, Double the Pleasure, Chief Boot Knocker, Monster Mac, Just the Pimpin' in Me, I Checks My Bank. Classic stuff. Like to get a hold of the vinyl though of that. And this is pretty rare. Not too many people are not aware of these guys. They are from LA. This is the Bloods and Crips, Banging on Wax. How Deep Is Your Hood? This is their second album, but I gotta get their first. But this is definitely classic. And I gotta get the Crips too, which is Tweety Bird Loc, R.I.P. Classic stuff right here. The Connect did project with Sugar Free and Mossberg, DJ Quick. You got everybody on there, including High C, all them cats. Dope stuff. This is a banger. Here's Nina X, Bloody Mary. Love her stuff. She goes hard. Crazy not too many people didn't give her flowers, but only the people that are real OGs, they know what's up about her. And I'm actually one of those fans that loves her stuff. R.I.P. to her too. She died in a motorcycle accident. But she's definitely a living legend of the Banging on Wax. I was glad I got this classic on eBay. Well, moving right along. I'm gonna try to do my best right here. I'll probably have to make a part 3. It's Too Short, Born to Mac, classic stuff. All of you guys should be aware of these. This is Life is Too Short. I have those on vinyls. I have the cassette tape of the first one right there. I don't have this on vinyl, but I would love to get a hold of it. This is definitely a classic. I have Short Dogs in the house on vinyl, but I gotta get it on CD. I got this on vinyl. Awesome album. I gotta get a hold of this on vinyl. This is definitely a classic. It features Pac on here, Ant Banks, MC Breed. R.I.P. to both of them. Their music and legacy will live on. Classic album, The Cocktails. And album number 10, especially that Getting It, Surviving the Game, Bad Ways, That's Why, I Must Confess, Never Talk Down, classic stuff by Too Short. And this is Greatest Hits. I also got Paris, classic. This is his first album. It's called The Devil Made Me Do It. I know it's crazy of a title, but he's very political. And if you guys don't know Paris, check his albums out. He's definitely dope. He's really like, he was like another Pac right here, another Tupac, speaking about police brutality and stuff that goes on in this world. And he's referring the word devil to people who are bad, racist people. There's another dope album, Sleep with the Enemy. That's another dope classic. I gotta get the rest of Paris' stuff, man. There is a few more albums I gotta get a hold of on CDs. And it's the same with the vinyl. I only got like 3 to 4 of them. I also got these on vinyls too. I'm glad I got these. These are classics. Here's some more classics. Got a mix of NWA on here, Too Short, Ice-T, Ice Cube, Awesome Dre, Eazy-E, Ghetto Boys, all classics. And then We're All in the Same Gang. It features all the West Coast legends on here. Sugar T, that's E40's sister. Classic. Forever Hustlin'. Well, it's Paper Chasing. Richie Rich. Classic. I gotta get his first album though. I gotta get all his catalog. Same with Selly Cell. I have Killer Cali on vinyl, but I like to get Heat for Your Ass is the on CD and the vinyl too. It's hard to catch. They're very hard to come around, and I love to get a hold of this on vinyl someday if I see it. I just want to finish his catalog to complete my collection. Conscious Daughters, got to get their second album on CD, but I have both of them on vinyls. Classic stuff. Funky Expedition, Roll Deep, We Roll Deep, classic stuff. Ant Banks, I am missing his first album. Sitting on Something Fat. I got that on the vinyl, but I like to get the CD version. This is like his second album right here, classic stuff. Third, there's fourth. It's a compilation, but it's mixed with other artists on here like Ice Cube, Too Short, Tupac, King T and Spice One, MC Breed and Pac, and MC Ant, Baby D, Mean Green, Be Legit, Forte, classic stuff. Got some Scarface in the mix and some Ghetto Boys. I am missing his first album, the Mr. Scarface is back, and I like to get it on vinyl. I'm glad I got this on vinyl. It's called The World Is Yours. One of my favorites is Letting Them Know, Come and Egg, The Wall, Let Me Roll, You Don't Hear Me Though. This is definitely all classic stuff on this second album of Scarface. And I met Scarface too. And I also forgot to mention, I also met DJ Quick too when I mentioned my Quick CDs. Classic, man. I love their albums. I appreciate the artists that are still here. And this is another classic featuring Ice Cube. It's called Hands of the Dead Body. Mind Playing Tricks, 94. Jesse James, I Seen a Man Die. Classic stuff. I have it on vinyl too. I also got this on vinyl. Classic right here. Scarface, Untouchable. And then of course No Warning, Southside, Sunshine featuring Lisa Crawford. And then Money Makes the World Go Round featuring Daz Dillinger. Then Smile featuring Pac and Johnny P. Classic stuff. And then Too Short and Ice Cube and Dre and Game Over. Classic stuff. I gotta get all his catalog though, Scarface. And that will include the Ghetto Boys. I'm a little low on their stuff. I gotta get the rest of their albums. I gotta get their first, Get a Grip on It. And Making Trouble, I have this on vinyl. I got all 3 of these on vinyl, but I just gotta get their other stuff. Their remix compilation album. Oh crap, look at the time. But yeah, these are classics. I have these on vinyls. These are definitely absolute classics. Well, I'm going to catch you on the third video. I'm going to make a part 3.